someone that don't need any introductions, Christian Lacroix himself.
Christian, welcome to SCAD Lacoste, and thank you for collaborating with us on this amazing exhibition about Peer Gynt. It's just fascinating to walk through the exhibition. Tell me a little bit about how this exhibition came to be.
So first, Raphael wrote me and said, we'd like to do something about your collection. We had some connection in America with some people, but it was impossible because I lost my name. The result is that I can't use anything from my couture work. So I told Raph, but impossible, I'm so sorry, and I was feeling guilty because I tried to find a way. And I said, I owe you something, and I know that theater is one of the special, important
yes, and we teach performing arts and acting, yes, and production costume, design and fashion at SCAD.
It's a wonderful picture from exhibition you had about movie costume and everything. When we talk with Raphael, I choose this production because it was the production I was the most proud of the sketches.
Oh. The exhibition includes over 50 of Christian's sketches, each of which are mixed media masterpieces, showing layers of colors and details. The opulence of the costumes is one of the very special aspects of this production of Peer Gynt. Christian intentionally highlights Orientalism, which was very in vogue at the time of the play. Christian's legendary runway shows are reflected in these costumes as well, especially in the headpieces and the layers over more layers. From the military coats to the ball gowns and gypsy skirts, the costumes are an amalgamation of imagination as only Christian Lacroix can create. The production's interesting, though.
It was in Grand Palais, you know Grand Palais in Paris, and audience was both sides in gradins. It was so difficult because it was quite long, so you had the audience from one side to be entertained in the same time as the other side.
What design opportunities did his journey and story afford you?
So there were many things happening. It's why there were a lot of costumes. And the story of Peer Gynt, because at the very beginning it's supposed to be 18, and they died as a very old man of 80. Yeah. And it was so expensive if it would be brand new costumes. And they know me at Comédie-Française. I asked Renato Bianchi. This guy was chief of the costume department, and he said, for you, I'll open all the secret things, because all this costume from the 18th century, 19th century, he collected all the ribbons, all the embroidery, all the buttons, all the sequins, put in special drawer. And they opened this drawer for me.
Open the special drawers.
And it's so much more beautiful than brand new embroideries.
Yes. Oh, yes.
So, perhaps 2 or 3 costumes are new.
Huh. So you repurposed existing costumes. Yeah. The sketches that are in the exhibition are so exquisite. Have you done a book of either your fashion or your costume or your interiors sketches?
Yes, but accidentally. I love accident. I went to a contemporary art gallery. A friend of mine, I said, you have to teach me how to do an email and how to do a sketch with an application. And it was like drug. I became instantly addicted to computer designing, and the following couture collection was only sketches with the computer. And it was like a childhood dream coming to mix up canvas.
They're so delicate and so expressive. Do you feel that your Provençal roots, we can see those in your work?
I think so. I'm not a couturier. I'm just a lover of the history of fashion.
Your hotel interiors, that's a whole different aspect and facet of your careers. And I was fortunate enough to see some of your fashion presentations, this kaleidoscopic in Paris, because Andre invited me. Just magical.
Andre was an angel.
You know, he wrote to me about you, and he said, he is the perfect French gentleman.
That made me cry.
Yes.
But for interior design,
Yes. Well, I can see your fashion in your interior design. I can see that.
Because I wanted, as a child, one more time, to be a costume designer and a set designer.
Oh, and a set designer.
Costume arrived first. My lawyer, my friend, one day he came and said, "You should do some hotel." Are you crazy? I'm fed up with couture. I can't do everything. I have theater, hotel. You're crazy. You're silly. And I said, just come and see. And it was in Le Marais, in the Rue de Poitou in Paris, and it was just a 70 room, 17. I said, okay, if each of them is different. And I said, for me, an hotel is like a novel. It's like a movie. It's not
Different
by purpose.
chapters.
You are there for love, for business, for traveling, and we have
Adventure.
you have to tell something connected with novels and with the area, because Le Marais in Paris at that time was contemporary art gallery, young fashion designer, gay bar. So I wanted all of these to be illustrated in, and it was a wonderful success.
Yeah. What advice do you have for students who are thinking of going into hospitality design? What are some secrets to designing a great hotel?
First, a place there where they would love to go. And whatever, fashion, interior designing, everything, don't watch anything on TV, Instagram. Be yourself, follow your guts, listen to your Jiminy Cricket on your shoulder, and whatever you see, don't try to be who you are not.
And so you're an educator now, because all the students who will be seeing your work, they will learn, and we'll have a conversation, they will learn directly from you too.
Yes, but your students have to put their guts on the table.
Yes.
I think, not following. I remember having some meeting, I would like to be like Jean-Paul Gaultier or like you. No, you are not me, you are not Jean-Paul Gaultier, you are you. So
You are you.
be you. And one another sentence I was loving even before when I was a teenager is from Cocteau in French, is ce que le public te reproche, cultive-le, c'est toi. It means whatever the audience or the public criticize in you, protect it, because it's yourself and you have to defend it and to follow it, even if it's a terrible path.
Christian, I've long been an admirer of yours, and your absolute brilliance is inimitable. Thank you so much for sharing your work with our students and with everyone who will get to see the exhibition in the museum at SCAD Lacoste.
Thank you very, very much. I was really amazed. I was even
You're pleased
moved
with
when
it.
I entered
You're
this
pleased
morning.
with it.
Yeah.
Oh, well, that's wonderful. Thank you.
Thank you.